Hey you guys, so I want to explain to you what we've done here. Rhea and I came in about 5 hours ago. I think it's almost noon. Yeah, we got in here about 6 actually. So see, these markers here all lead back down to the truck and to the lowest spot in the mountain here. I'll show you the lowest spot in the mountain here. And I've been up and over this already, you guys, twice on this gap alone. So this is our dividing mark. So these flyers right here, this red and green goes all the way up that gully about halfway. I went up there early this morning. Bria and I have both been, and what we've been doing. So we have these, and what's that? And they go all the way down, as you can see. They'll go all the way down to the road here. There's one. And I put these about every 20 feet. There's another one. There's another one down there. Right there. And they go all the way up about halfway up that gap, and they go down to where the truck is parked near the trough. So what we've got going is everything this way. We've got little empty spots where we haven't searched between here and where we hit our old surveyor's tape from about 2 weeks ago when Chris was here. And the gap is about 100 to 200 yards in spots. But in order for us to grid search and grid search it right where we're not missing anything, we have to go back each time and follow we're using pink now all day today to do our grid search with. So we have the red and green is our divider, and that takes us back down to the truck. And in this direction, which is back towards the shoes, we search until we hit our old flyers where we've searched already. So we're going to go this direction. Rhea and I stay about 10 feet apart, and we keep tying these. And we've been doing that. As you can see, there's one right there. It's not very far. It's about 40 feet. I think we got to drop a little bit to the right here.
No, I see tape right there.
Oh, you see tape? What color? Pink?
Yeah, I saw tape right there.
Pink?
Yep.
Okay.
That's tape. That's tape. Maybe it was mine.
So we go your way.
Yeah.
Are they both yours?
They were, yeah. See that one
Okay.
right
Okay, so
there?
we
There, and then there was a little one right there.
so we'll drop a little
That
bit to your side. Do our 10-foot spacing again. And I know that we're going to hit orange flyers in here, Rhea, right where that drops down into that wash. I remember the day we did that. But there's a gap about, it's 100 yards wide at least in here, in a few spots. So we'll just keep tying, keep searching, keep marking where we've been, keep gridding it off, and if he's in here, we're going to run into him sooner or later. The beat you guys hear is the whistle. Use that to scare. We had about 20 horses run about 40, 50 feet from us today. We took a break, came off of a horse trail, started searching again, and we heard this thundering sound, and probably 20 horses ran by right where we were sitting on that trail, and they crossed our divider markers, the orange and green, and they kept going to the north towards the burn. But you could hear the rumble of them, you guys. They sounded like a train coming. That's the biggest group of horses I've seen yet in here, huh? And you guys got to really, this is one of the things that, see, Pebbles knows to walk around in. I'm going to float a little bit to the right here. Do I make sure I see our... And you guys, these woods, when you get into them, are just as thick as it gets. Horses have run through here. See the breakage right there? Marco, I'm going to float up to the right here till I see some orange or pink, okay? And I'll work my way. Yes, very thick in here. We might have to float this way a little. Marco, you see any flagging yet, Bria? This might be where the gap starts because I don't see any over here yet either. This is that gap we were looking for. If we get down in here to where the wash is, then we should see flagging again, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be that orange color. And if you guys ever see anything on these videos that I miss, feel free to comment me on the video. Give me the time stamp on it. I'll go back and look at it. And one thing I can say is every time I come back in here, this place gets smaller and smaller, which means we're getting very familiar with it. Marco, see any orange yet? Me neither. Let's tighten up a little bit. I'll wait here. Bria, there's absolutely no flagging in here. This is that gap. Pretty sure this is that gap we were looking for. Yes. Marco. Okay, I'll wait right here. Yeah, we're definitely going to go up to the right here until we see flagging again. Yeah, this is that same wash where we saw all the flagging up the hill. We're just down the hill from it. No flagging yet, but my own that I'm tying. This is a really high probability area, Bria, because oh, okay, I just found flagging. So we finally hit. You guys look, see? I said it would be that orange. And that's me, I can tell. So that flagging will go back that direction. Found it! Found some. Are you there? Okay, so I'm going to stay over here until I found some more, huh? I found one too. I'll come towards you. We'll line it up and head back towards our barrier. getting deeper and deeper though, see? Remember I said it would flatten out and pretty soon we'll have that opening? So one thing we do, you guys, is right where our flagging comes together, I'll go into it a little bit deep just to double check it. So you wait right here, Bria, and I'll walk this way just to make sure we're hitting a bunch of it, okay? There's one, I see another one. That way, you guys, I know we're closing the gaps on our grid, just like we're supposed to. There's one. Marco! And that's what we do. There's one. Yeah, I remember being in here. Polo! Coming right after you. There's one, good. Yeah, we've been in here really good, so. Yeah, he's here. All right. And you guys, I don't get discouraged when I run into our flagging because I know we're closing the gaps and not leaving anything behind us. And where our flagging is, I feel confident that we haven't left anything behind.